Hey friends, I'm Coach Paige with Rooted in Movement, and welcome to your little 5-minute tune-up video. This is a great movement snack. If you have been at your desk and you've been stuck on your technology, on your computer, on an iPad, on your cell phone, working on a project, problem solving, generally you've just been sitting for quite some time, this is a great follow-along video where we're going to get up out of that seated position, get standing, get on our feet, get our bodies moving, get the blood pumping, dust off some of those cobwebs, and I bet you will feel better after it's all done. So why don't you come on with me, stand up, and let's get started, shall we? We're going to begin by simply marching in place. Just one foot after the other, just a nice little easy march here. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more of a brain connection, trying to unite the two brains, the two parts of the brain right in the left hemisphere, you can start to add in a little slap, tap, slap, tap. I'm just taking my opposite hand, tapping onto the opposite leg, just right on top of this thigh. This cross-body connection is really lighting up a lot of that sensory information in my brain. So if you're having trouble focusing or coming to a solution to a problem, even if you're having trouble with your memory and your recall, doing this for a couple of minutes while reviewing that information in your mind can be very beneficial. So keep it up. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Next one we're going to move into is rotating the ankle in, leg out, and again, I'm going to touch with this opposite hand my ankle. Little slap and tap. So it's kind of like the march, except now we're getting a rotational based movement at the hip joint. I'm still making a cross-body connection. It helps to work on my hip flexors, which is alleviating any tension I might have had when I was in that seated position. I'm getting a little rotation at my shoulders. You can see there's a little bit of spinning action there. You could do it moving forward as I come closer to the camera. I could even practice trying to take a few steps backwards. Either way, I'm going to keep slapping, keep tapping, keep touching ankle, foot, shoe, shin, whatever you can reach for. For 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good. Coming back to a standing position, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. What I want you to do is stand in a staggered position, 1 foot forward, 1 foot behind you. We're actually going to make sure that the heel is a little bit off the ground, so more of my weight is in my forward foot. Again, I'm going to reach across my body, trying to connect down towards my foot or somewhere in that lower quadrant. So I'm just reaching, kind of what's called like a toe touch or a toe reach. Maybe you know of a forward fold, something like that. I want to show you a couple more, but I'm going to switch it to the other side. Opposite hand, opposite foot. So the foot that's in the back, try not to have it flat. Try to come up to the ball of the foot. This is going to work a little bit on some ankle strength. It's going to challenge your balance and your stability of your hips a little bit more. And now what we're going to do is we're going to try to alternate as we do this. So starting with my feet together, step back, reach down. Step back, reach down. If you have more than just a little bit of this like kind of 4 foot by 4 foot space, you could start doing this as you walk forward. You could even do a couple as you walk backwards. So if you're making your way towards the coffee machine or the water cooler, if you're going to the vending machine to get a snack, you could just do a couple of these movements as you walk. And it would be a great little added stretch / brain to body connection. So we're going to go 10 more seconds here, alternating. Keep your weight over your forward foot for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming back to your start. Now we're going to work on cross. I'm going to bring my leg behind me, curtsy behind, and again, just plant the ball of foot there. Don't let your heel come all the way down. Just plant that ball of foot. It's like a nice little toe tap or toe touch. I'm going to reach up and across my body in that same direction that I crossed my foot over to, and then back to my start. So you might even feel that big, good stretch. Take one breath. Let's do a couple more. We're just going to keep doing it on this side. Then what we'll do is we'll switch it over to the other side, and then we'll finish with alternating. Okay, so let's switch it up. Here we go. I'm going to go other side. My left leg goes back behind, little cross. Left arm goes up to the sky and over to the side. Whoop. Almost fell over. I was reaching so much so. And that's going to happen. It's totally fine. Pretty normal. Nobody's perfect. Just, I guess I got a little lost there and really enjoying the way it was feeling, so it kind of tipped me over. And 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to alternate. So I'm going to cross back right, reach over, cross back left, reach over. And here we go. Just keep alternating. One and then the other. One and then the other. Now I'm talking throughout this whole video, but I hope for you that you can try to maintain your mouth closed. Really see if you can make yourself breathe the entire time through the nose. Then you notice when I'm doing it, it still is kind of labored. It's fast, but it's all still done through the nose. We're going 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your start. Great job. We've got one more movement that we're going to do before we end. So we're going to try once again, one side only, the other side, and then we're going to add it together and alternate. So it looks like this. I'm going to step to the right, sit down into the squat or lunge position, and then I'm going to reach across my chest beyond that foot. Back to the center. I'm going